If you're looking for a designer bag that will complement nearly every outfit in your wardrobe, as well as transcend trends and become a staple workhorse in your wardrobe, then you need to know about these 7 minimalist designer bags. Hey, if you're new here, my name is Steph. I've been collecting designer bags for well over a decade now. That includes mega luxury brands like Hermes and Chanel to more affordable luxury brands as of late. Now, speaking from experience, not all bags are as easy to style as each other. I have many of them in my collection that I would not recommend in terms of if you have a small curated collection or if it's your first designer bag, because they take a lot more thought and preparation to actually make them look nice with an outfit. And that is why I wanted to pull together 7 minimalist, effortlessly chic bags that are the exact opposite and can become workhorses in your wardrobe. And since I like collecting high-end and then more affordable luxury bags, I have a range of price points throughout this video. I will of course pop links down below so that you can shop along super easily. The first bag on our list, I speak from experience when I say this has become an absolute workhorse. It's so easy to style, probably one of the easiest bags to style in my entire collection, and it's from Songmont. I'd like to say a huge thank you to Songmont for sponsoring this part of the video. I already have this bag in a few different colors and also sizes, and I love it so much I had to add another one to my collection. If you haven't heard of Songmont, they were founded in 2013 by Fu Song, and she returned to work after just having a baby and found she couldn't find a bag that would hold her laptop and look effortlessly chic, so she designed one for herself, and that is how Songmont was born. What a beautiful story. So the first bag on our list, which also has a really beautiful story and meaning behind it, is the Songmont Gather bag. I have here the Onca suede version, and this is in the small size. But let me tell you, whilst this design is very minimalist, making it super easy to style, the details of this bag as a bag lover, I appreciate so much. The Gather bag comes in 3 sizes. There is the clutch version of the bag, the small size that I have here, and also the medium size, which I already have in my collection and use a lot. As well as, she just deserves a moment, this is also the small size in the colour Cloud. The Gather collection embodies this spirit of carrying not only just your belongings, but the essence of your life's journey. The design of the bag was inspired by ancient camel caravan sacks. And again, whilst minimalist, you can really personalise this bag with your experiences and your growth. And you can add charms on various places across the bag. And when it comes to a bag in your collection that you are going to use a lot, in my experience, number one, you want it to be super easy to style with a minimalist, no major logos. You want it to be practical, but also having something that feels personal to you, that you can add your charms on, your unique touch. That just takes a bag to a new level. So here we have this handle that you can pull through and it cinches the bag in more. You can then wear this on your shoulder like so. This strap's fantastic because it has a magnet in it which magnetizes to the back of the bag, which keeps it neat. If you want to use it as a clutch, you can also hold from the top. It of course also comes with a longer, fully adjustable strap. It has this D-ring on the strap where you can add your own charms. You can then wear this as a shoulder bag, or you can even crossbody it. And because this is magnetized in the middle, this is so perfect because if you are traveling and you have a suitcase with you, you can slide this down and then securely attach your bag to your suitcase. Inside, we have a zip compartment to keep things super secure. And on the opposite side, we have a large pocket to keep things more organized. And not only that, this bag is so thoughtfully designed. I really wasn't joking. You can use it in so many ways, but on the side, this just looks like a normal seam, but it's actually a full length pocket that runs the entire way across the bag. So this is perfect if you have an umbrella, for example. You could put your phone on here. It's magnetized on both sides. Now, I said that I also had this in the medium. Here she is. Oh my gosh, the Gather collection is so beautiful. This is the medium size in the color Ebony, which is like this beautiful, very, very deep, dark chocolate color. If you are debating between the sizes, I would say the smaller one is great for every day. You can fit all your everyday essentials in here. Medium is definitely definitely good as more of a travel bag. Now, depending on when you are watching this, Songmont currently have an incredible Black Friday offer on across their entire range, one of the deepest discounts of the year. After this, however, Songmont have promised us a discount code of 12% across all Songmont bags. The code is Handbagholic12. Pop this in at the checkout and it's going to make you a nice saving across all of Songmont bags. The second minimalist workhorse bag is a new one I am adding to my collection that I've had my eye on for quite some time. Again, this one is from Songmont. I have one of their beautiful new charms here to show you as well, which I think is going to perfectly match this bag. Oh wow. This is the large yaw bowling bag. As well as suede bags, bowling bags are so on trend right now, and I actually don't have this style of bag in my collection. The leather is absolutely out of this world. Do you notice the details, like the stitching on this tag? The large yaw retails around £535 in the UK. This is made from a full grain nappa leather, and this is the large yaw bowling bag, but there is a mini version as well, which looks so cute. So let's take a look around this beautifully minimalist bag. We do have the Songmont logo on the front here in silver. Here we have a magnet, and this is a pocket on the front of the bag, which, taking my iPhone here, this is the iPhone Pro, not the large one, although I think the large one would still fit in here. Look at that, we can put our phone secretly in the front of the bag. And we also have more secret pockets running along the back of the bag. We also have feet on the bottom of the bag, and again, just look at the stitching detail. Just these beautiful design features really elevate a piece. We have a ring on the front, so you could hang your charm on here, or AirPods, something like that if you're traveling. And let's take a look inside the bag. We do have a detachable, fully adjustable longer strap so that you can shoulder and crossbody your bowling bag. Look how beautiful it is inside. So again, we have a pocket similar to the gather bag on this side and a zipper compartment running along the back. What a fantastic work bag as well as a travel bag. And this is what I mean by a workhorse piece. You can use this across multiple occasions. And even though the bag has a beautiful structure to it, the leather is so soft and supple to the touch. This is the ebony colour, and because it's such a minimalist design, this will literally go with, I know, every outfit pretty much in my wardrobe. And if you haven't checked out already, Songmont have a very, very beautiful range of charms, one of which is this one here, which I have on my white gather bag. How gorgeous this is. These are all very affordable as well. And I thought this one, which is the piece bead charm in this particular colorway, would look absolutely fantastic. Oh, would you look at this? It's like silver and sandalwood charm. Will go perfectly on the yaw bag, so I can personalize it a little bit and add a little bit of my own creative flair to the bag. The details of this piece are absolutely outstanding, as with all Songmont bags that I personally have experienced myself. If you want to add, again, either of these Songmont bags to your collection to become a staple workhorse in your wardrobe, again, I'll flash my code on the screen down below, Handbagholic12, to save an additional 12%. The third workhorse minimalist bag that I highly recommend, I have personal experience with, and I have fallen in love so hard with this bag. I now have 3 versions of it in every single size. This is none other than the Bottega Andiamo tote bag. This is my medium size in the colour fondant, which is like a beautiful chocolate colour. I then also have the small size in the olive oil suede, and even the large size in the silky black smooth leather. This was the first Andiamo I added to my collection, and prior to this, I liked Bottega bags, but never really enough to buy one. That all changed when I saw the quality of this piece. Now, the Bottega Andiamo isn't a particularly cheap bag. It is quite an investment. The medium size, for example, retails at around £4,300 now in the UK. But its design is so beautifully minimalist, but because they have the intracciato weave going on here, it actually adds a whole lot of detail to the bag whilst making it still incredibly easy to style. Now, the thing that I like about this bag, it is basically one large tote bag. They do come with a pouch inside, which has a zipper compartment so you can keep things secure. One of the coolest things about this bag, and the reason I love it so much, you can top handle the bag with this non-detachable top handle, but then you can also use this rope handle in so many ways. I usually double this up and wear it on my shoulder, but you can also very easily lengthen it out and then it turns into a longer shoulder bag or a crossbody piece. The Andiamo has very, very quickly become a workhorse bag in my collection. They feel very elevated but very cool at the same time. And because of their very minimalist design, these will no doubt transcend time and trends. This is just a very beautiful, very high quality bag. In my personal experience with a lot of different bag brands, Bottega is one of the highest quality, high-end designer bag brands you can buy on the market. Bag number 4 on our list is a very beautiful tote bag that I adore the design of. This is the Khaite Lotus tote bag. This again is at quite a premium price point, but because of its minimalist design, but the design being quite unique, I feel like it adds a really beautiful, creative edge to the design whilst becoming a staple. The Lotus bag comes in a mini size, which retails around £1,670 in the UK, small size around £2,100, and also a medium size, which retails around £2,500 to £3,000. So again, quite the investment, but a big tote style bag like this is going to be one of those that for a lot of people will be a really useful style of bag. You could throw laptops in here if you get one of the larger sizes. It can double up as a work bag, an evening away bag. One of the smaller ones will probably be better suited as an everyday bag. Khaite as a brand in general, I think is gaining traction and popularity. I'm going to put Khaite in the realm of like the Row. Understated, but they use premium quality materials and their design has like a little flair that makes it unique without having to stand out with a big logo. Bag number 5, I actually get asked about this bag so much. I haven't personally had one in my collection, but I can absolutely appreciate them and I feel like one is probably in my future at some point. This is none other than the Loewe puzzle bag. Again, at a premium price point, being from Loewe, these retail for a small size around £2,700 in the UK. They also have a mini and a large version of the puzzle bag, so you can find the right size for you. They also have like featherlight versions. I've seen ones with like zippers on, like the biker version of this bag, which is very cool. And this is one of those cult classics. This has been popular for a few years now, and I regularly get messages telling me how much people love their puzzle bags. They have a handle so you can hand carry them. They also have a shoulder and crossbody strap, making them super versatile, as well as a zip closure and an external zipper pouch, which again is great if you want to pop your phone in this bag. I really like the puzzle bag. Again, it has that unique flair, that really beautiful design. I like that some of the large ones as well slouch a little bit, so they feel very cool. Bag number 6 on our list. I have a confession here. The bag that I wanted to mention, you can no longer buy, and that is the Row Margot bag. What would this video be without mentioning the cult classic that is the Margot? It has exploded in popularity over the last few years, so much so that it appears the Row have stopped selling the bag. They don't want that kind of popularity surrounding their brand. If I can find any online, I will link them down below. But since these are now harder to find, I have another recommendation in its place, and that is the Prada large leather tote bag. I recently tried one of these on in Prada, and I can say the leather was really beautiful in real life, and the bag felt a lot more lightweight than I was expecting it to, which is actually a really good thing because the leather felt high quality, but the bag didn't feel like it was super weighty. The large size of this tote bag retails around £3,000, and it's a very similar shape, kind of with the rounded edges across the top, as the Row Margot bag. The reason this has become such a classic and people swear by it so much, like this style of bag, is that it's so easy to style. And again, you can throw a laptop in here, books, depending on which size you get. And I have no doubt that this style of bag is a workhorse for so many people out there. And the 7th, minimalist, low-key luxury designer bag. I speak from experience with this one because it has become an absolute staple in my collection, to the point it has never let me down. If I don't know what bag to wear, maybe I'm wearing a bit of a strange outfit, it is none other than my Celine 16. Let me just move my hedgehog charm so you can get an actual appreciation for this bag. This is a small size. I went for the black satinated leather because what a classic. This bag, if I'm wearing jeans and a t-shirt, for example, a very casual outfit, and I team this with it, this bag just elevates the look so much more. It's very understated. We do have the Celine logo here on the front, but it is very small on the lock. The bag is super secure. We have 3 compartments inside, and it also does have a longer strap. Unfortunately, you can't adjust the strap, but I do find wearing this on the shoulder is very elegant. Again, the Celine 16 is one of our more premium bags in this entire video. This small size retails in the UK around £3,000 now. There's also a mini size, which is very cute, and also a classique size, which is like a large version of the bag. You would need the large if you wanted to carry a laptop or iPad, use it as more of a work bag. Now make sure you don't go anywhere, because coming up next, I'm going to be sharing with you my 9 forever bags and how I feel about them 5 years later. Enjoy.